a former director at Union Bank of Nigeria. Nelson Sakaguchi was a director at Banco Noroist who unfortunately fell victim to Emmanuel Nwude's elaborate airport scam. A staggering $242 million was transferred from Banco Noroist to accounts controlled by Nwude and his associates. Of course, there was no real airport project. The money was stolen, not invested. Emmanuel Nwude wasn't exactly a shining star in the financial world. He devised a plan to exploit a loophole in the system and make a massive profit. Nwude set his sights on Banco Noroist. Here's where the real legwork began. He and his accomplices meticulously forged documents, official letterheads, bank logos, even government seals, all designed to look like they originated from legitimate Nigerian institutions. Nwude then impersonated a high-ranking official, likely someone associated with the Central Bank of Nigeria. He contacted Nelson Sakaguchi and presented a seemingly can't-miss investment opportunity, funding for a brand-new international airport in Nigeria's capital, Abuja. Nwude dangled a significant commission for securing the investment, appealing to Sakaguchi's desire for a lucrative deal. To further the illusion, Nwude used his accomplices. They posed as government ministers and airport officials, lending credibility to the fabricated story. A flurry of faxes containing forged documents solidified the illusion of a real project for Sakaguchi. Nwude, a master manipulator, played on Sakaguchi's ambition and desire for financial gain. He painted a picture of a prosperous future for both the bank and Nigeria. Ultimately, blinded by the promise of high returns, Sakaguchi agreed to the deal. Nwude meticulously assembled a team of individuals, each playing a crucial role in weaving his web of deceit. Here's where the story takes a fascinating turn. Nwude wasn't flashy or flamboyant in his recruitment. He likely targeted those around him, individuals who might have been struggling financially or enticed by the promise of a big payout. Nwude likely operated under a cloak of secrecy, compartmentalizing the tasks and keeping each member in the dark about the bigger picture. This way, if anyone was caught, they could only provide limited information about the overall scheme. With trust established, Nwude himself would personally contacted the key Nelson Sakaguchi. Nwude, a master manipulator, would have likely presented a detailed proposal for the airport project, complete with forged documents and promises of substantial returns. Throughout this process, Nwude's team would have continued to play their part, fake faxes with forged documents. Despite the initial excitement surrounding the Nigerian airport project, doubts began to gnaw at Banco Noroist executives. Scrutiny of the documents revealed inconsistencies, raising red flags. Delays in updates and excuses from the Nigerian team further fueled suspicion. Communication discrepancies between supposed high-ranking officials added to the unease. The possibility of an internal whistleblower or external news reports raising concerns loomed large. As these doubts materialized, the initial enthusiasm for the project waned, and Banco Noroist executives grew increasingly wary of the seemingly too-good-to-be-true investment opportunity. Everyone involved in the project at Banco Noroist, from executives who interacted with Nwude's team to employees who processed paperwork, would have been interviewed. After gathering sufficient evidence, Brazilian authorities apprehended Nwude and his accomplices. The exact charges may have included fraud, forgery, and money laundering. Due to the large sum of money involved and the international nature of the crime, the trial attracted significant media attention. Nwude's elaborate scheme and the meticulous investigation would have been laid bare before the public. In 2008, he was sentenced to 25 years in prison for fraud. The fate of his accomplices is not widely reported, but they likely faced similar consequences.